Hey everybody, I'm gonna continue some of the notes here so that you can continue on with your assignments. And so basically, I'm just gonna review. We learned, or you saw in the video, hopefully you're committing these to memory, the endings for our new type of conjugating, which is in the preterit. The preterit is a past tense. And for your AR verbs, you now have aste, o, amos, aron. For ER and IR verbs, they share the same. Iste, yo, imos, ieron. Accents on the first person and third person singular. Excuse me, first person, third person singular. First person, third person singular. And it's at the end, the very last letter. Okay, I know over here you have two. It's going to be on that last letter. So the conjugating concept is still the same. We're going to figure out, is it an AR, ER, IR verb, so that we know which chart we're getting our answer from, or our ending. We have to find the root. Finding the root of a word, or the stem, okay, means that we are taking off the AR, ER, IR. So here's an example. That's how you find the stem, okay? If we have... This is how you find the stem. Okay, so we're just taking off the last two letters, so nothing has changed with that part. Then we're going to decide which ending to use, because we have to figure out, am I talking about myself, you, maybe I'm asking you a question, or saying that you do something or did something, he, she, or maybe like a parent, a teacher, a grandparent, somebody that you don't know that you're showing respect to. This is us. And then these people right here are the exact same on this side, except they're plural. So this is going to be guys. This one should be plural. Girls. And then you all. Maybe you're talking to a crowd. So instead of moving on, and then you're going to add that ending to the stem. So I'm not going to do this one quite yet, but I'm going to go down here. Okay, these verbs right here, these are all irregular, the rest of the ones that are on this sheet. These right here, we like to call Gar Zar verbs. The reason being because the words that we call Gar Zar verbs end with car, C-A-R, gar, G-A-R, and zar, Z-A-R. Okay? So let's just take a look at what these mean. Buscar means to look for or to search. Llegar, we've had this one before. Llegar means to arrive. And almorzar means, this is one of your vocab words right now, to have lunch. Once you see this done with these right here, it doesn't matter what the Gar Zar verb is, you'll be able to conjugate this verb. Now I want you to see something. They have the exact same endings as the AR verbs here. The only thing that is going to change is going to be the yo form, okay? So down here where it says the change for Gar Zar verbs only, this only happens in the yo form. The rest of the verbs conjugate just like regular AR verbs, okay, with these right here. So I'm going to show you. The car, we're going to change this C-A-R to Q-U-E with an accent. So this verb will now look like busqué. The reason why we cannot leave the C here in this, you know how we take off the ending to find the root? The reason we can't do that is because this C, when you pair it with an E, does not make the K sound. We need to have that hard C sound. So in order to make that K sound, we have to change it to a Q. Busqué. Okay? If you leave it as a C, it's going to be busser, which now is very similar to the word that means to dive, not to look for. Okay? So that's why we have to change that. Now I'm going to show you, we're going to go back to B-U-S-C. And we're just going to add these endings up here that we learned last time. So you will have buscaste, C-A-S-T-E, buscó, with an accent because first and third have accents. Buscamos, not doing that one. Buscaron. If you look at the endings, aste, o, amos, aron. We can check up here. Aste, o, amos, aron. We have not changed anything except for some of the letters right here, only in the yo form, so that we can get something called consistency of pronunciation. It's consistent. It sounds just like the other ones. Buscaste, buscó, buscamos, buscaron, busqué. Okay, so that's what the purpose of doing this is. Okay, so let's look at jugar. G-A-R, we're going to take off, well, actually, on this yo form, we're going to change G-A-R to G-U-E with an accent. This one was a Q, this one's a G. So now, we're going to have llegué, llegaste. We're going right back to what we have up here. Llegó, llegamos, not this one, llegaron. And we can check, aste, o, amos, aron. Aste, o, amos, aron. For the last one, we have almorzar, to have lunch. So your Zar verbs are actually going to change to CE. Because remember over here with buscar, I said that if you left that C, it would make a se, busé. We need that to happen over here, okay? So, almor, changing that to a C, almorcé. Now we're going to go back and leave that Z in there just like we did on the other ones, and it's going to look like this. Almorzaste, almorzó, almorzamos, skip to vosotros, almorzaron. Okay. You should be able to complete the rest of the next handout that I posted for you with using just this right here and whatever regular endings you have at the top. Let me know if you guys have any questions, and I hope you're all doing well.